order to grasp the significance of the history of Culinary Team USA, one needs to hear and see what the team has endured to win. So we got to go back in time. In 1865, the Société Culinaire Philanthropique was formed in New York City because there was no insurance for the chefs, but you had to be French. In 1929, the year the stock market crashed, the American Culinary Federation was formed in New York City. It took 89 years for those two organizations to come together to form the team for the 1954 Hospice Culinary Competition that was held in Bern, Switzerland. This was post-World War II, and it was set up to help invigorate business post-World War II. Culinary Team USA was so successful at the hospice event that the ACF figured it was worth forming a team for the 1956 ICA Culinary Olympics that were held in Frankfurt, Germany. Chef import from Germany, Ferdinand Metz, came to the team and started to be a member in the 60s and took over the team in the 80s for 80, 84, and 88.
In fact, in 80, 84, and 88, the national team for the United States has won the hot food gold medal. The United States for 3 times running has won the hot food competition.
There's so much work that goes into a program like this, and so much practice and the travel and everything else. I mean, you literally don't go to bed for 3 days, and it really does take a lot of substance out of you. It's very demanding, and you need a lot of stamina to get through it. But it's a great experience, and it's nice to be a part of such an international show like this.
L'équipe nationale des États-Unis, die Nationalmannschaft aus den Vereinigten Staaten von Amerika. And there we announce in the category of kitchen, National Culinary Team USA gold medal. The Olympic winner overall culinary art goes to the National Culinary Team of the United States of America. It was
Way to go, chef, way to go.
The gold medal goes to the National Culinary Team of Singapore. Congratulations for Singapore! Now I that, please.
Roasted everybody on chops. You served in the military, and you're the president of the American Culinary Federation. What's next?
Oh, I don't know. This is an untold story.
Oh.
I tell everybody to shoot for the moon and hope you land on the stars.
Oh, okay.
I never imagined being a retired service member coming back to Fort Greg Adams, which used to be called Fort Lee, which is the training center for all of the branches of service, and this joint culinary training exercise, and this amazing display of food and competition.
Right.
France here, Germany here, the Brits are here from the United Kingdom.
Right.
It's just not only is it a joint service, it's a joint nation, and it used to be bigger than this. And you know, we took a big hit during COVID, but I think with the leadership that we have now and the positive energy, we're going to make this bigger and better than it ever was.
Cool. So I want to get commentary. Go around the show. I want to tell us what you see.
Okay.
How the chefs are doing.
Okay.
You know, just real quick.
Sure.
And like, for instance, here in this today. So yes.
So this is Chief Brown.
Yes.
She's the warrant officer in charge of the USCAT and Culinary Training Skills Division.
Nice to meet you again.
This is Sergeant Major David Turkhardt, retired.
Okay.
He's my battle buddy. He's the lead judge here.
Okay.
And
nice to meet you.
We're part of the old guard. We were the ones that used to go around and win everything.
Oh wow.
Coast Guard, Navy, Air Force, Army, Marine, the best of the best are here. They're competing, they're throwing cutting boards. They only have 31 minutes left.
Once all the dishes were plated and the judges made their rounds, the winners of the first Freedom Chef Challenge cook-off, Master Sergeant Dave Turcotte and Sergeant First Class Greeny Marquis, representing the U.S. Army Culinary Arts Team.
And the trophy's probably going to go to Fort Lee, but Dave and I will take turns when it's kind of like the Stanley Cup. We'll each have our turn to bring it home and drink out of it.
It's an honor. You know, we're against some really great chefs from the other services. They did a super job. It was a lot of fun.
USCAT, I was an advisor for them.
Okay.
And a competitive chef.
All right. So when did you decide to be a chef?
Oh my. Way back when I was a young kid.
Okay.
High school.
All right. And how did you get into the Army?
Well, I did an apprenticeship program, and I came into the Army from the apprenticeship program.
All right. And what's your goal now going to the World Cup?
The World Cup and the Olympics, the goal is to go there and win a world championship.
Okay. All right. Good luck. Looking forward to it.
Look forward to seeing you there.
All right, thanks.
The U.S. military will hold its 50th Joint Culinary Training Exercise to be held at the Fort Greg Adams Base in Virginia. Super TikTok star chef Andre Rush should be there. Culinary Team USA and the U.S. Army Culinary Team will be prepping for the 2026 Culinary World Cup and the 2028 Culinary Olympics to be held in Stuttgart. Thank you to the Food Network, the German Chefs Association, the American Culinary Federation, all the men and women who serve in our military,